So here we are looking at the Sigma art lens 2405mm f4. The maximum aperture is f4. The build quality is quite beautiful, at least, and on par with the high-end Nikon lenses. It's not a very small lens, of course, but it fits right in with the full-frame Nikons. This one is mounted on a D610, and I've been using this lens in Cambodia for a couple of weeks, and it worked flawlessly. I'm starting to like this image quality better and better. You know, when you take a few shots, test shots with the lens, but then when you take it to the paces in the tropics, very harsh lights, humid conditions, and also of course beautiful light, sunrises, sunsets, some spectacular shots down in Angkor Wat made with this lens. And of course the location is spectacular by itself, but the Sigma 2405, it's beautifully done, made in Japan. It's got its image stabilizer. It has this big knob that I never actually use for manual focus, but that could be handy when you do something in the studio. The tube extends reasonably, very smooth, beautifully damped. I really like that. So this is the widest, the longest, so it's not that long, and it's on the wide angle lens, 24mm, it's like this. So I've been using the Nikon 2470 2.8 for about 10 years now, when it came out, and I'm really considering buying this lens myself because it's a perfect condition. It allows me a little bit more focal length. You know, the 105 is very welcome instead of the 70, which is this 70mm. And so that just that little bit of extra focal length is beautifully. I think as a package, as a whole, together with the Nikon, in this case the Nikon 610, it's a pretty professional outfit. It will not disappoint you. The price is $900 something, close to $1,000, I suppose, depending where you are in what market, and maybe you can get a good discount. But I'm not getting paid to promote this lens. I just tried it, and I'm working on a portfolio here in Cambodia with my company called Cambodia Photo Tours, to shoot beautiful landscapes, portraits, daily life in Cambodia, and this works perfectly for me. I'm quite excited. The lens is beautifully coated by Sigma, and to be honest, I would probably never even bother with Sigma maybe 10 years ago. But they stepped up their whole quality and their build quality and their image quality, and so they're going the other way. Nikon is going into plastic, cheapo lenses, except for of course the extremely expensive, like maybe $2,500 now for the 2470 with image stabilizer. That's almost like, you know, it becomes a little bit outrageous. and this lens is doing the job. And as I said, I have been examining the shots that I've done over the weeks, and they are really appealing. They're really beautiful. The light, the whole color rendition. I tried some landscapes, and in that case, of course, on the edges there is a little bit of softness that you can get rid of when you stop down to f8 5.6 on open aperture. I noticed it was just a little bit more sharp in the middle than on the edges. So as a whole, I'm pretty excited about the Sigma, and I would really recommend it to anybody if you are looking for a travel lens that will fit with your needs. It's not one of those incredible 28 300mm lenses, and they're also awesome, but you know, this is first of all, this is more light sensitive because it's f4, and it's a different game. It's also nice to work with that sort of range between wide angle. 24 is pretty wide angle, you know. It's that's great for landscapes. 28, and then you have 50, and then you get into the portrait size, and yeah, 105 is a beautiful focal length. So as a whole, Sigma art lens 24 105, fully endorsed by Michael Klinkhamer Photography here in Cambodia. And yeah, here I am. Just do it like that. Oh, I need the glasses to get so close. So here we are in Cambodia, and at this moment I'm working on a calendar and trying to get some really beautiful shots of this beautiful country that I can recommend for any kind of travel. Friendly people, great food, wonderful climate. Now is the raining season, thank God. Milder temperatures, a little bit of rain every day, but in these parts of the world you really start to appreciate rain because it cools the whole place down, it makes everything green, wonderful for your photography, saturated green colors, no dust. So yeah, come and join us at CambodiaPhototours.asia. That's my website. I'm looking forward to work with you guys. Nikon, Canon, Leica, Fuji, basically Olympus. You know, these days there are no bad cameras, they're all good. Okay, bye bye.